Okay, here we go. US session on the, what are we, the 19th of August 2024. So, this morning both the DAX and the FTSE kicked me in the teeth. So we're sitting on a bit of a losing day at the moment. That's what we're looking at currently. And knowing how much I love trading the US session, I don't know if that's going to change. So we'll see. We'll see what type of ranges we get out of the DOW and the NAS. So these videos are basically just for me to revert back on my trades and analyze and see what I did right, what I did wrong. They're not educational or anything like that. I have to obviously just state that these aren't educational. So if anybody does watch, please don't follow my trades. You'll most likely lose. Alright, so 1 minute until market open. Got a bit of a scratchy throat at the moment. I'm having some tea. See if that helps at all. Alright, well I can take this off because that's quite depressing. And we've got about 35 seconds. So the game plan is the same as usual. Trade the setups. And that's about it. That's about it. I just want to see, for some reason with the software at the moment the drawing tools aren't working. Okay, there's market open. Just watching for the Dow if we get a push down to the 40,600 level. 40,610 level. I don't know if we're going to get a first negative bar, but we are playing around this bit of resistance here. The daily, prior day's highs, so we'll see. We've had 4 very strong bullish days. Wow, okay. So quite a positive move out of the Dow so far. NASDAQ, we've got a few levels here that it could test. This one seems to be a little bit more prominent. See if we get a push down into there. Maybe a quick long scalp. Hmm. So quite bearish out of the NAS and quite bullish out of the DOW. Hate being long one and short the other. But this is first bar, so we'll see. Big push. 82 points out of the first candle. Yeah, for some reason the drawing tools don't seem to be working with the software overlay. Strange, man. Quite a nice rally. Where are we coming up to? So far another positive day. We have just started, but let's see. There's a high likelihood of my internet dropping out at around the 15-minute mark into the session. It seems to be doing that every day. Okay, so first bar negative out of the NAS. Huh. Okay, so it looks as though it was this 19,490 level. Still quite a bit of room down to 19,450. If we get to 450, I'll look for long. I think. I'm gonna go for a first touch long here. Maybe a quick scalp. Let's see. It's quite a strong push. We might get slapped around, but let's see. So 19,460. I wonder if I missed that now. Damn it if I missed that. Okay. So we're in there for a long. Gonna be a quick scalp, so a couple of points and we're out. There's 8 points. Could have held it longer, but nah, not in the mood. Just a quick scalp. Alright, so that saw us 7 and a bit points. We got some catching up to do because, like I say, this morning the Dow and the FTSE were the DAX and the FTSE were not playing games, and they did some damage. So that was just a first touch, long scalp there, and now we wait. Should have held on to it a bit longer. Why is my ruler not working? Performance anxiety or what? In fact, none of my drawing tools are working. Okay, I'm gonna have to close this and reopen it. Let's try again. No, doesn't like me today. Which is kind of annoying because I need to check my risk. And I don't want to have to do the math. Yeah, I could have held on to that for a bit longer. Anyway. What was our entry? 460, 499. Yeah, so we could have seen about 40 points out of that. And we opted for 7. Prior bar low, long here. Think I missed it. Too busy jabbering. But basically, again, one of my favorite setups. So you have a strong push to the upside. We have a bit of a retracement pullback here. And on the next candle, I wait for it to break just below the low of this candle, and it's a long. But it's too late now. I like to catch those on the first touch. Hmm. Oh, good grief. Why did I close that position? Yeah, that's a 60 pointer. That's a bit big. Oh, come on. How am I gonna make you comply? Alright, so our signal bar will be setting up in about 40 seconds time. What the hell did the DOW hit? Okay, we're at the high of the week. The previous week. Maybe that's what it's... A few sellers up here. Too early to tell, but... throat is killing me. I feel like I've swallowed a cat. Okay, so this will be our setup bar. Hopefully it doesn't create too big of a range. Currently about 25 points. That's good. Can't tell on the NASDAQ. I'm going to have to do the math, and I don't like that. Alright, so we've got high 515, low 496. Alright, so that's pretty much 20 odd points. I think probably more now. So that's not too bad from a risk point of view. No defined direction. I suppose bullish, but it's not overly convincing. However, the Dow Jones also not really. So we had a breakout on the open and now we're pulling back into this range, it seems. Okay. Alright, 40 seconds to go. I know it's boring, but this is trading. Sit and watch and analyze and watch and wait. And then when you eventually get a signal, then it's more watching and more waiting and more analyzing. Any differences then you're managing. Alright, let's see. Let's turn that speaker down. So the long is sitting right on a level. We'd have to see new highs. Grief, that's loud. Okay, I'm going to set up these positions on the Dow. It's pretty weak, and if it gets underneath the open low, I'd like to see it fall further. Let's set up these. So we got about 40 points worth of risk on each side. And that's why I hate the US session. Although not as volatile today as it was last week. Alright, so this is aggressive school run. Looks like we're going to be taken long in the Dow. If we are, then I'm just going to... I may just cancel these orders so I can focus on the one position. Oh wow, okay, no, that pulled back. It almost got us in. And then it fell straight back down to the floor almost. if this goes into a range now. It's going to be very reminiscent of what happened last week. And this morning, actually, with the DAX. It was just stuck in a range. Okay, nothing's happened yet. Oh, please don't be long one and short the other. That's gonna absolutely ruin my psychology. This looks rangy. Okay, we are short the NASDAQ. Not a bad push. I'd like to see a little bit more than that, perhaps back down to these lows. Although, just the behavior, we may see a return. Okay, let's set up to flip the switch. I might actually do that on the school run, not on the aggressive. So basically just tipped us in and now it's gone the other way. As per usual. Testing the nerves. And it looks like the Dow is now just stuck in a range. Let's get that ready. Oof, that looks horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay, I think we're going to get our ass kicked here again. And we're about to be taken short on the Dow. No, okay. Doesn't look like it's going to be a good day, ladies and gentlemen. We had a good week last week, but today is proving to be difficult. Yeah, so there's that prior bar. Long position that I like so much. In this case, we've taken the opposite side of that. to our detriment. We are 8 points underwater, 9 points, 10 points. Yeah, there goes the NAS with its normal bloody volatile nature. And DOW is ranging. Okay, so basically waiting to see if there's a drop back down to these lows. That'd be nice. However, we have had a test there previously. See if we can get this trade managed a little bit. I don't like this. We're coming very, very close to being long on the DOW. Phew, okay, here come the new signals. Okay, we are long the DOW. Are we? Yes, we are. So that's where I don't want to be, is long on one and short on the other. See if we get a decent push up here. I want to see this get to at least 15 points before I start looking at. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, stop loss to break even. Alright, risk free on that, but I think it's very volatile. It may just come back and kick us out for break even. Let's see. She's jumping around quite a bit. Oh, there's a nice little break. I'm going to close the NASDAQ there. I want to just focus here. On the DOW. Break even. No, yep, break even. Gonna take that again if it gets us in. Jumping around quite a lot. I don't really like it. Nice break there on the NAS. Yeah, I was messing around a little bit there. Ba, 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 ba. And there's a decent push. Okay, well, let's see. Beautiful break there. Yeah, missed it. Oof, lovely push in the Dow. So Nasdaq a bit of a breakout and then straight back into this range. Quite a big pullback. I don't know if I want that anymore. Maybe I do. Well, this range isn't the greatest. Whew, that was close. So at the most there in this move we saw 12 points. Not very much. And she's looking quite rangy. It's just really not nice looking with all these wicks. Bloody Dow, take me out for break even before pushing. Little cow. Beautiful. Let's see if we get taken along here in the NAS. Be interesting. So it's definitely still playing the range. Ugh. God, that's frustrating. Look at that. Oh, no man. Wrong one. We were in from here. That's the way it goes. Oof, lovely. Where are you off to, DOW? Where are you going? Probably going to be taken along here in the NASDAQ. See if we get filled. I wouldn't mind it considering what the DOW is doing. Looking pretty strong. Not as decisive in the NAS. Huh. See if we can find a way to get onto this move. This chair's killing my back. Oof. Still go either way in the NASDAQ, but it's caught in this range, so I don't know right now if we're going to see any type of break. Small little break out the bottom, but not enough to be excited about. What seems to be a decent pullback in the Dow. I'm going to look for a prior bar low. A prior bar low bar position. Although that is quite a deep retracement. I think we're going to just be ranging. I may very well look for a long position. Well, I don't know if I'm going to get it now because it's moving off quite quickly. Potential short position, most likely. Then hopefully it doesn't pull back into the range. Let's see. Alright, so we're short again. Nasdaq's a bit slippery today. Oh, that's a lovely push. Closing it right there. Yeah, I'm not looking to be in the positions for very long today. But that was a beautiful push down to these lows. See if it goes beyond. As for the Dow, my goodness, it's a very big pullback. I was looking at a prior bar long position here, and I don't think that's going to be a very good idea anymore. Okay, so quick in and out there on the NASDAQ, 10.5 points. So we're clawing our way back. It's about as good as it was going to give us, I think. Could have held on a little bit longer, but just watching these lows. Scalping mood today, it seems. Yeah. Okay, so it is pushing further. Let's just put these back up to see the levels again. If the Dow gets underneath the opening low, I think I'd like to be short. Right, so another test of those lows, and looks like we might pull straight back into that range. Interesting. As for the Dow, I may want to trade this. Ah, too late. See if it comes back. Yes. Okay, so long again on the Dow. May have been a mistake. Again, I think tonight I'm just looking to be in and out quickly. My mental is taking a little bit of a knock at the moment. So I'll see for a couple of points and then okay, Okay, so there's another 14 or so points. What was that? 15 points. So we're just whittling away at the losses that we saw this morning. But I think that's going to be the extent of it, because we are literally just pulling straight back into these ranges. Sure. That's my office chair. That's making that noise. It's taking a beating. I think anything beyond this point, we're just pushing our luck. Good heavens. I mean, that's about as ugly as price action gets. That is just horrible. Ooh, we. Playing the piano tonight again. if we're going to see a breakout on the Dow now. NASDAQ, I want to be long. Let's see, we got 45 seconds of this bar left. But a push to these lows and then a rally like that. Goodness gracious. It's screaming to be long. I almost want to oblige, but I feel like I'm going to be pushing my luck if I do. No, we're playing piano now. White, black, white. It looks like black. Same on the NASDAQ, but there might be a push here. But that's basically just range bound. And that's when it can start eating away at you. Goes from the top of the range to the bottom, back to the top, back to the bottom. So you essentially want to be a seller of the highs and a buyer of the lows when you're ranging. Got no clear direction. We had the same thing in the European market this morning. So it's a quiet Monday, it looks. It seems to be. I'm so tempted. But no, I don't think it'll be a smart move. Just chasing the market now. Let's see. Okay, so there's the breakout. Would have been long. Again, too busy yapping. It's actually difficult to watch if it does rally now, because that's just a punch to the gut. We got these highs to contend with, but don't think that'll be a problem. After seeing this massive bear bar, then a massive bull bar. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some new highs on the day. So after market highs, what is this? 597. Friday, pretty similar. Yeah, sorry, there's that drop in internet connection that keeps happening. Don't know why. But I think I'm gonna call it a night. I've got some other work to do. Um, yeah, so made back a fair amount of what we lost this morning. So not too bad. That's that P&L is a higher value because of my trading size in the FTSE. It was $1 a point, and in the others it was less. You see the NAS is just ranging. So okay, I think I'm gonna call it there. To anybody watching, I hope you have a lovely evening. And I'll be back tomorrow morning for the European session. Hopefully tomorrow's a bit of a better day. Today was quite slow. So, yeah. And my child is bugging me. He wants to play on the computer now. So, I'm going to have to do my research elsewhere. Alright, great. Thank you very much.